Have you ever said something in anger and regretted it 5 minutes later? That's not who you are. That's emotional hijacking. In part 1, we built the foundation of clear thinking. We questioned assumptions, defined our compass, exposed bias, gathered evidence, slowed down, and returned to reason. But here's the truth. Clarity doesn't collapse because you lack intelligence. It collapses because your emotions hijack the controls. And once that happens, even the smartest mind becomes reckless. Today, we continue with lessons 7 to 11, the tools that protect your mind in real time. How to stop emotional hijacking. Listen like a strategist, speak with precision, keep learning without stagnation, and build self-care as the hidden engine of mental clarity. Let's get into it. Lesson number 7. Beware of emotional hijacking. Have you ever experienced a sudden storm while sailing a ship? The wind howls, waves crash, and the visibility drops down. If you are unprepared, the storm can quickly take over, throwing your vessel around and putting you at the mercy of the elements. Similarly, when our emotions are intense and unregulated, they can take over our thinking, leading us to make impulsive decisions and flawed judgments. The Stoics were masters of self-control and clear thinking, and were well aware of this danger. They believed that our emotional tyrant could temporarily depose our rational mind, resulting in actions we might regret later. Why is emotional hijacking such a threat to clear thinking? When our emotions are strong, our brain's alarm system, the amygdala, takes over, shutting down the prefrontal cortex, the center of reason and logic. This primal response is designed for immediate survival, but it can lead us astray in everyday life. Here's how. Impaired decision-making. Our emotions can cloud our judgment, making us prone to impulsive choices that we may regret later. We might say hurtful things in anger, make rash financial decisions, or act out in ways that damage relationships. Distorted interpretations. Our emotions can warp our perception of reality, making us see things as worse or better than they actually are. We might overreact to minor setbacks, personalize neutral comments, or jump to negative conclusions without evidence, fueling conflict. Unmanaged emotions can escalate disputes, leading to arguments, misunderstandings, and strained relationships. We might say hurtful things, act defensively, or shut down communication altogether. So how can we prevent emotional hijacking and regain our thinking? The Stoics, with their emphasis on self-awareness and emotional regulation, offer some valuable tools. Mindfulness. With consistent practice of mindfulness meditation, we can develop the ability to recognize our emotions as they surface. Through this awareness, we can observe our emotions without judgment and choose how to respond. This creates space between the stimulus and our reaction, empowering us to lead calmly and with intention. Deep breathing. In moments of overwhelm, simply taking slow, deep breaths can do wonders. Activating the parasympathetic nervous system can promote relaxation and reduce the fight or flight response. This process has been known to help people calm down and ease anxiety. This helps calm our body and mind, allowing for more rational thought and a sense of peace. Cognitive restructuring. We can challenge negative thought patterns that fuel emotional reactions. We can ask ourselves, is this thought accurate? Are there alternative perspectives? What evidence supports this thought? By reframing our thinking, we can de-escalate emotional intensity, taking a step back. If we feel our emotions taking over, we can remove ourselves from the situation, physically or mentally. We can take a walk, listen to calming music, or engage in a relaxing activity. This creates space for our emotions to subside and allows for clearer thinking upon our return. Remember, emotional hijacking is not a sign of weakness. It's a natural human response. However, by understanding the risks and equipping ourselves with these tools, we can regain control of our emotions and cultivate clear thinking even amidst life storms. And as Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reminds us, the object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to be on the side of the truth, and navigate life with greater clarity and purpose as, let's be the captains of our ships, weather emotional storms with grace, and steer our thinking toward a brighter, more fulfilling journey. Lesson number 8. Practice active listening. No matter how good you are, you cannot solve a puzzle that has missing pieces because you require the entire picture to be put together. Understanding different points of view is essential for navigating life's complexities, and the secret to piecing together these vital puzzle pieces is active listening. A good man must learn to argue in favor of his own opinion without hate towards those who disagree with him. According to Epictetus, the respected philosopher who was also a member of the Stoic movement and noted for emphasizing clear thinking and open communication, underlining the value of actively listening in order to truly understand the perspectives of others, as well as to defend our own. Why is active listening so important for lucid reasoning? We frequently fall into the trap of passive listening in today's fast-paced environment, when we hear words but fail to appreciate their underlying meaning. This can result in misunderstandings, missed opportunities for learning, and even needless confrontation. But active listening is more than just hearing. It's making a deliberate effort to keep your attention on the speaker and not get sidetracked. Concentrate your gaze on the speaker and provide them your whole attention, paying close attention to their body language and voice tone. Try to grasp the speaker's perspective, feelings, and experiences, even if you disagree. This encourages sincere communication and leads to a deeper comprehension of the situation. Make clarification inquiries. Avoid interrupting the speaker by resisting the urge to add your thoughts or opinions. Instead, give them space to fully express themselves without interfering with the conversation. Asking questions shows that you are interested in what they are saying and encourages them to elaborate, giving you a better understanding of their perspective. Think back and sum up. After listening, pause to consider what you've heard, and then succinctly paraphrase the speaker's important points to show that you understand and to stimulate more discussion. By implementing these techniques, active listening yields several advantages. Improved comprehension. You get a greater respect for different points of view, broadening your understanding and confronting your prejudices. Less conflict. By genuinely comprehending the viewpoints of others, you may address arguments with respect and empathy, encouraging more fruitful dialogue, greater bonds between people. Active listening improves rapport and trust, fortifying interpersonal relationships and fostering a happier social atmosphere. Taking into account different points of view can help with problem solving and help with comprehending complicated issues more thoroughly, which can result in more effective solutions. Another Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, reminds us that active listening is a mindset rather than a skill. It involves approaching conversations with curiosity, humility, and a sincere desire to learn from others. Choose to be an active listener who prioritizes understanding over arguments, and you'll see how your world expands with clarity, empathy, and deeper connections. Use your cognitive faculties to actively listen intently, and try to fully understand every discourse in order to get its insightful nuggets. Lesson number 9. Value clarity and precision to navigate life's intricacies. Like an oiled sword that can cut through ambiguity, one must have clear thinking and accurate communication skills. Imagine navigating through a dense jungle with a fuzzy map, where every way seems uncertain and ambiguous. The Roman philosopher and statesman Seneca once said, "The shortest and best way is to lay the cards on the table." This statement highlights the importance of clarity and precision in thought and communication. The Stoics, who were known for their emphasis on reason and logic, highly valued this principle. Why is it that clarity and precision are so crucial for lucid reasoning? Clear thinking and language help us avoid miscommunication, inefficient issue solutions, and diminished credibility. Uncertain communication can lead to misunderstandings and lost possibilities for connection. Other people might require assistance in realizing our intentions, which can cause irritation and conflict. Uncertain thinking makes it more difficult for us to pinpoint the source of issues and create workable solutions. Instead of addressing the fundamental problem that causes recurring challenges, we might just manage the symptoms. Ultimately, using ambiguous language can erode our confidence and authority. To be why using clear and precise language, we can command respect and add more influence to conversations. There are steps we can take to improve the way we think and communicate, starting with defining key terms and concepts before talking about complex issues. Second, use clear-cut language. We may simplify complex concepts into smaller, more digestible chunks. Thirdly, by giving concrete instances, we may help our ideas become more relatable. Fourthly, we can respond to other people's reactions to our communication by getting their opinion and following up with clarifying questions. Finally, rather than feeling pressured to talk during every silence, it's important to take time to collect our thoughts before speaking. By doing so, we can reap a number of benefits: precision and clarity, improved communication, improved critical thinking, enhanced credibility, and enhanced problem-solving skills. Unambiguous communication builds connections, promotes understanding, and prepares the ground for fruitful cooperation. Defining vocabulary, disintegrating ideas, and using particular instances make us think more critically and spot any potential ambiguities in our thinking. When we communicate ourselves clearly and authoritatively, we project confidence and authority, which amplifies the impact of our ideas. Be why precisely defining the issue and utilizing language, we are also better able to pinpoint the source of the problem and create workable solutions. Remember that precision and clarity are the foundations of clear thinking, as well as effective communication. By developing this habit, we may better traverse the complexities of life and enable ourselves and others to make sense of the world around us. Hone your thinking. Accept the power of straightforward language, and you'll see an increase in comprehension and communication. Lesson number 10. Embrace continuous learning. Imagine a woodcutter who has to chop down a considerable tree using a blunt saw. The task becomes difficult, and progress could be faster. Like a sharp saw, continuous learning empowers the mind to navigate life's complexities with clarity and agility. The Stoics, known for their commitment to self-improvement, understood this principle well. The Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius urged people to live as if you were to live another 100 years. He was emphasizing the importance of lifelong learning and personal growth. Why is embracing continuous learning crucial for clear thinking? Our brains, like our muscles, become weak without exercise. As we get used to familiar routines and perspectives, our ability to think critically and creatively can decline. However, continuous learning acts as a potent elixir with several benefits, expanding your knowledge base. By exposing yourself to new ideas, different disciplines, and challenging perspectives, you broaden your understanding of the world and challenge your assumptions. This enriches your thinking and enhances your ability to connect seemingly unrelated ideas. Boosting cognitive agility. Challenging your mind with activities such as acquiring a new language, solving puzzles, or engaging in debates helps you maintain mental acuity and flexibility. It strengthens your cognitive muscles, enhancing your ability to analyze information, identify patterns, and draw sound conclusions. Challenging your biases. We all have conscious and unconscious biases that can distort our thinking. Continuous learning provides opportunities to confront these biases by encountering alternative viewpoints and engaging in critical self-reflection. This fosters intellectual humility and equips you with a more objective lens for viewing the world. Sparking curiosity and creativity. A stagnant mind is fertile ground for boredom and intellectual stagnation. Continuous learning, on the other hand, ignites curiosity and fuels creativity. As you explore new concepts and challenge yourself, you unlock hidden potential and discover innovative solutions to complex problems. So, how do you cultivate a love for learning and integrate it into your daily life? Here are some practical steps. Embrace daily learning. Dedicate even small pockets of time to learning. Read articles on diverse topics, listen to podcasts while commuting, or take online courses that pique your interests. Seek out intellectual challenges. Join a book club, participate in stimulating conversations with friends and colleagues, or engage in online forums that foster critical thinking. Make learning a social experience. Discuss new ideas with friends, family, or online communities. Sharing your learning journey with others enhances understanding, fosters accountability, and sparks even deeper explorations. Step outside your comfort zone. Explore unfamiliar disciplines. Read books by authors with opposing viewpoints, or attend lectures on topics you know little about. Pushing your intellectual boundaries broadens your perspective and challenges your assumptions. Practice critical thinking exercises. Dedicate time to actively analyze news articles, identify logical fallacies in arguments you encounter, or deconstruct your own thought processes. This deliberate training strengthens your critical thinking muscles. Remember, continuous learning is not about accumulating knowledge for its own sake. It's about cultivating a growth mindset, an insatiable curiosity that propels you forward on a lifelong journey of intellectual exploration. A.S. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, wisely stated, "We learn for life." Embrace this journey, sharpen your mental source, and watch your ability for clear thinking flourish in a world full of ever-evolving challenges and opportunities. Lesson number 11. Take care of yourself. The Stoics, who advocated for self-mastery and holistic living, understood the importance of self-care and healthy habits as the foundation for both clear thinking and genuine well-being. Epictetus, a renowned philosopher, once said that man is not disturbed by events, but rather by the views he takes of them. This insight emphasizes the importance of self-care for optimal mental well-being. The mind and body are not separate entities, but rather a complex, interwoven system. So when one aspect suffers, the other is also affected. Taking care of yourself can improve your cognitive abilities in a variety of ways. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to emotional dysregulation, impulsivity, and poor decision-making. It can also impair cognitive performance, making it difficult to focus, remember information, and think critically. Poor eating habits can cause mental dullness, memory loss, and brain fog. A balanced diet full of nutrients that support brain function, such as omega-3 fatty acids, can enhance cognitive function. An active lifestyle helps to ensure that the brain receives enough blood flow, which strengthens neural connections and improves cognitive function. Regular exercise also helps to improve focus, memory, and overall brain health, which creates an ideal environment for clear thinking. To create a nurturing environment for clear thinking, you need to take practical steps, prioritizing quality sleep and creating a regular sleep schedule. Create a relaxing nighttime routine and avoid using electronics for an hour before bed. Consuming whole meals can help you reach your ideal level of cognitive function and brain health. Foods that stimulate the brain, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein, can enhance your general health. Select omega-3 fatty acid-rich foods like walnuts, flax seeds, and fatty fish to maintain optimal cognitive performance. Your body is your most valuable possession. Take care of it by eating healthily and drinking healthy. Maintaining an active lifestyle is essential. Finding an activity you enjoy doing will make it more pleasurable, whether it's team sports, swimming, dancing, or brisk walking. Setting aside 30 minutes each day for physical activity can help you reach your goals. Engaging in regular exercise can improve the cognitive function of your brain, enhance blood flow, and lower tension, which leads to a more concentrated and lucid mind. To efficiently handle stress and enhance mental lucidity, it can be beneficial to practice relaxation techniques like yoga, deep breathing, or meditation. Using awareness to comprehend your feelings and ideas without passing judgment enables you to identify harmful thought patterns that may affect your thinking and replace them with more objective perspectives. Don't waste time debating what a good man should be. Instead, be someone who prioritizes well-being, cultivates a healthy mind and body, and observes your capacity for transparent thinking. By prioritizing healthy habits and self-care, you create a fertile ground for clear thinking, emotional resilience, and a life filled with greater clarity, purpose, and achievement. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, counseled Blossom will guide you toward a fully satisfying and meaningful life. As you incorporate these teachings into your day-to-day activities, you'll notice a shift in your viewpoint, an improvement in your capacity to face challenges head-on, and a renewed sense of control over your thoughts and actions as you begin this transformative journey. Cultivate your stoic mentality and unleash the full potential of your cognitive abilities.